But no one ever took your options away. They simply stopped making sense to use. That is how control works in the modern financial system, not through bans, not through force, but through convenience. Today, on Kiyo Documentary, we examine the illusion of choice. How money systems removed alternatives without ever announcing their disappearance, and why most people never noticed it happening. Choice feels powerful. As long as options exist, we assume freedom exists too. Cash still exists. Banks still exist. You are not forbidden from using them, but the presence of an option is not the same as its viability. Over time, systems can make certain choices slower, more expensive, or socially inconvenient until choosing them feels irrational. That is not coercion. It is design. The transition began quietly. Digital payments were introduced as an option, not a replacement. Cards alongside cash, apps alongside branches, QR codes alongside receipts. Each step framed as progress, faster checkouts, seamless transfers, no lines, no waiting, no friction. And with every step, the alternative became just a little less practical. Businesses adapted first. Handling cash cost money. Digital payments didn't. Accounting became automated. Theft decreased. Customers moved faster. Gradually, cash-preferred signs disappeared. Then cash-accepted signs followed. No announcement, just absence. Banks followed the same path. Branches closed, ATMs vanished, in-person services were reduced. Fees increased for physical transactions, while digital ones were rewarded. The message was subtle but clear. This system works best when you don't touch it. Consumers adapted without resistance. Why carry cash when your phone could pay? Why wait when instant was available? Convenience trained behavior, and behavior reshaped expectations. Soon, systems were built assuming digital participation by default. If you didn't comply, the system still worked, just not for you. This is how optional becomes mandatory without ever being declared. Digital wallets became identities. Payment apps replaced physical presence. Your phone became your financial passport. Lose it, and you didn't just lose a device, you lost access. But access felt like ownership, so the distinction didn't matter. Yet, behind the interface, the system grew more selective. Algorithms determined risk, access limits, pricing to people performing the same action could receive completely different outcomes based on invisible criteria. Choice existed, but outcomes were no longer equal. And when decisions are automated, accountability disappears. There is no person to explain why your transaction failed, no one to argue with when your account is restricted. The system simply responds. The illusion of choice depends on this silence. Stablecoins introduced another layer of perceived freedom. Money that moved without banks, without borders, without permission. But even here, choice narrowed over time. Platforms integrated only certain tokens. Exchanges prioritized liquidity over decentralization. Freedom existed, but only inside approved ecosystems. And once you enter an ecosystem, leaving becomes costly. Your history, your balances, your connections, your habits, everything is optimized to keep you inside. Not by force, by friction. This pattern repeats everywhere. Subscription pricing, loyalty rewards, cashback incentives, digital discounts. Each reward nudges behavior. Each nudge narrows the path. Eventually, alternatives feel outdated, suspicious, even irresponsible, and this is where the illusion becomes complete. When people begin defending the system that removed their choices because leaving it would feel like self-sabotage. Governments did not need to outlaw cash. Markets made it inefficient. Institutions did not need to deny access. Algorithms made it conditional. The system did not need to announce control. It embedded it. The same logic now shapes the future of state-issued digital money. Central bank digital currencies promise efficiency, inclusion, and resilience. And like every system before them, they will be optional at first. Incentivized, rewarded, normalized. Over time, parallel systems will fade. Cash will remain legal, but impractical. Private alternatives will exist, but unsupported. Choice will still be there technically, but choosing differently will come with consequences. Longer processing, higher costs, greater scrutiny, less access, not punishment, just inconvenience. And inconvenience is one of the most effective tools of control ever created. The danger is not that a single authority controls money. It is that the system itself enforces compliance automatically. No ideology, no intent. Just rules executing at scale. In this future, opting out does not make you a rebel. It makes you invisible. The illusion of choice keeps people calm. It prevents resistance. It replaces fear with comfort. Because as long as you believe you could leave, you never actually try. And by the time you realize the exit is gone, the system no longer needs to close it. This is not a warning about technology. It is a warning about incentives, about systems that quietly reshape behavior until alternatives disappear on their own. The most powerful form of control is not force, it is preference. This is Kiyo Documentary, and this is how freedom fades without ever being taken.